props I'm going to be using in this video to make some slight background sounds for you, just in case you're like me and you need a little bit of sounds along with your whispering or your soft speaking. Which one you prefer? Whispering, soft speaking. Oh, see what I did there? Whispering or soft speaking. Does that mess with your brain a little bit? I say soft speaking, but I'm whispering. And then I say whispering, but I'm soft speaking. Toasted coconut. 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 Let's just do a haircut roleplay on the spot. I have no scissors. I have no comb. So we're just gonna do some okay, and next up we're gonna comb it. Snip, 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 snip. Snip, 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 snip. Snip, 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 snip. 1. Ich strecke die Wirbelsäule und atme tief. Ich stehe in der Berghaltung. 2. Gleich tanze ich. Greife mit einer Hand den Knöchel. Strecke den anderen Arm aus. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hallo. 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 Herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Video. Welcome to another video on this channel. It is, of course, an ASMR video. Today, you were gonna hear my voice in 2 different ways. You're gonna hear it whispered, which is how you hear it 99% of the time on this channel. But you will also hear it soft-spoken, because we're gonna run a little test with you guys. We are gonna test which kind of talking is the most relaxing, or tingly, because they're not necessarily the same. Some people relax to soft speaking, but they don't tingle to it. But then they get lots of tingles from whispering. So we're just gonna find out. We're gonna experiment a little. I think I'm gonna include different languages as well, because you guys seem to enjoy that whenever I do that. So, hola. Bienvenidos a este video. Espero que estén muy bien. I hope you're all doing splendidly. And if you're not, I hope I can change that with this video. Ich hoffe, es geht euch allen hervorragend. Und falls es nicht der Fall sein sollte, hoffe ich, dass es euch nach diesem Video vielleicht ein kleines bisschen besser geht. Ihr vielleicht ein kleines bisschen entspannter seid. Und der Tag vielleicht doch noch ganz gut wird. Oder die Nacht. Je nachdem, wann ihr das guckt. Wow, so that was a lot of talking in German right there. So if you care at all to know what I prefer, it is usually whispering. I find whispering extremely tingly. However, I do like certain soft-spoken voices. I'm very picky about them. I basically prefer voices that are slightly deeper, not necessarily men's voices. Those are, of course, by nature slightly deeper than that of a woman, but also slightly deeper women voices. I'm just not into the high-pitched type of voices, which if you are, that's totally fine, more power to you. It's just not for me. So I find that relaxing. I don't really get tingles very much from soft-spoken voices, only if they're accompanied by some sounds, which is why I decided to get really just 2 little items. I only have 2 things right here that I'm going to be using to make some sounds with. It is just this pine cone, and if you're familiar with my channel, you might have immediately noticed that it's not the usual pine cones that I use. Those are slightly smaller. This is one that we found the other day, so this one's gonna be accompanying us today in this video, as well as this random item that I had lying around, which we actually what's that word? I can't. We borrowed it from our neighbors, and it's about time we give it back. We do want to make a copy of it, though. It's yoga for kids, and the exercises, the different yoga poses that are inside in these cards are really, really nice for children. So I definitely want to make some copies. I just haven't found the time to do so, which is why we still have this, when we really should have given it back already. But I don't think they have been missing it a lot, because otherwise I hope they would have asked for it. Anyway, those are the 2 items I'm going to be using in this video to make some slight background sounds for you, just in case you're like me and you need a little bit of sounds along with your whispering or your soft speaking. It's surprisingly hard to switch from one to the other. I feel like I'm a 13-year-old boy in the middle of puberty whose voice is changing, and it just cracks every now and then, because for some reason when you go from whispering to soft speaking, you almost sound hoarse for a little while, which can be quite a relaxing sound. I mean, hoarse voices are usually quite a little bit deeper, so could be relaxing. Anyway. Wie auch immer. Bueno. Vamos a seguir con el experimento. Let's continue with our little experiment. Lasst uns weitermachen mit unserem kleinen Experiment. I'm going to be doing a couple of trigger words now. So far I've just been rambling. I want to see if there's a difference for you guys if I do trigger words. So, what trigger word should we start off with? I think you know which one I'm going to be choosing. And just before we get started, I think the outcome of this particular part of the experiment is going to be that trigger words really sound best when they're whispered, not so much soft-spoken. But hey, maybe we gonna get a little surprise. Maybe I'll be proven otherwise. I'm sure you will let me know. In fact, I want you to let me know in the comments which one you prefer, whispering, soft speaking. Oh, see what I did there? Whispering or soft speaking. Does that mess with your brain a little bit. I say soft speaking, but I'm whispering. And then I say whispering, but I'm soft speaking. Anyway, I would just like you to comment what you prefer, if you prefer them in like different situations, if you like whispering when there's trigger words, but soft speaking when there's rambling or a role play. We can do a little role play. I'm gonna do this after the trigger words. We're just gonna do a little pretend role play, okay? And we're gonna do it partly soft spoken and partly whispered. You know, this is good. It has to be a very detailed experiment to find out to get some good results, some representative results, basically. So let's start off with soft spoken trigger words. I might just mix them. In fact, I might just change it. Toasted coconut. 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 Getoastete Kokosnuss. 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 Coco tostado. 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 I don't know about you, but I have a very clear winner when it comes to this. I am just, I don't know, is this even up for debate? Trigger words have to be whispered, right? They just don't work soft spoken. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you had the best tingles of your life just now when I said toasted coconut in a soft spoken way. Who knows? Stipple, 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 stipple. The thing is, I think the reason why I like whispered trigger words so much better is that all these popping sounds, all the popping consonants, they're so much more pronounced. When you whisper, 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 it's just not the same. Do you hear the difference in the P? Whisper, 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 whisper. It's just like the usually the plosives, the P's and T's and D's, they're the loudest part of the word when you whisper it. But when you do soft spoken trigger words, everything is loud, everything's at the same volume. So I feel that makes it less tingly. I don't know. That's my personal little analysis there. So stipple, 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 or stipple, 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 stipple. You let me know. Cupcake, 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 cupcake. Here's a little fun fact that you definitely don't know. Whenever I do trigger words or like mouth sounds too, I have to yawn so much. In fact, I just had to cut out a yawn and my eyes are still watery because for some reason when I yawn my eyes get very watery. Although I think that's normal. That's just a little FYI for you. Cupcake, 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 cupcake. So I feel like the letters or the sounds in between the plosives, the P's and the T's, they distract from those sounds. So when I say cupcake, you barely hear the cupcake. But when I say cupcake, it's so loud it almost drowns out the P's and the K's and the T's and the D's, which is a shame because those are the best. This is what's so good about trigger words. All those plosives, plosives. All right. Let's do the little mock role play here. I am completely winging this. I have no... I did not plan this. And I, in fact, have no idea what roleplay I'm going to be coming up with on the spot. Also because I don't really have anything here. Let's just do... a haircut roleplay on the spot. I have no scissors. I have no comb. I'm just, yeah, it's propless, basically. So, hi, and welcome to my salon. It's fastASMR haircuts. Do you have an appointment? Okay, perfect. You can take a seat. I'm going to be with you in just a second. Okay, so tell me what you would like to have done. Alright. Okay, just the ends. Just a little bit of ends. Just a little bit of split ends removal. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna get right to it. I can see you just washed your hair, so I'm just gonna spray it down. There's no need to wash it again, so we're just gonna do some okay, and next up we're gonna comb it. Perfect. And now I'm going to take my super professional scissors right here, and I'm going to start cutting your hair. Snip, 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 snip. Snip, 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 snip. Snip, 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 snip. 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 Snip, snip. Snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. Okay, let me just go through your hair. Okay, that looks perfect. Amazing. I think you look beautiful. What do you think? There's a mirror right there. Just have a look. Have a look in that mirror and tell me if you're happy with this. If not, I can, of course, keep cutting. You're happy with it too. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, you just go to the front desk and you can pay with my coworker. Of course, we accept both card or cash. It was a pleasure, absolutely. See you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, so what do you think? What was better? What was more relaxing? What was more tingly? Soft-spoken or whispered? To be honest, I like a good soft-spoken roleplay. You know what I also really like? When I really like slightly louder voices, like soft-spoken, even normally speaking, is when I listen to podcasts. I feel feel I only listen to podcasts because of the voices. But I enjoy podcasts so much because it's people sitting in front of professional, most of the time, professional microphones, sensitive microphones, so the voice gets picked up nicely and they're usually sitting quite closely to it. And I just love when they start talking about things and I drift off, I fall asleep easily. So that's why I think ASMR podcasts are such a genius idea, and I think there's a couple out there. I would love to be in one. On one. I think it's on one. I'd love to be on one. So if anyone wants to invite me to their podcast, I don't really know if I have anything interesting to say though. It depends on the topic. When this is all over, when this whole freaking virus is, under control, and we can all travel again as we please, I might just visit a couple of ASMR artists over in the States and maybe we'll film some videos. Maybe we'll record some podcasts. Who knows? Alright. Let me read. Oh yeah, that's kind of another category. And I don't really know where I stand on this. If I prefer whispered reading or soft spoken. Well, we're about to find out. We all are gonna find out at the same time. So let me just read one of these cards to you. It's in German, so you're probably not gonna understand much unless you understand German. So keep in mind these are just yoga for kids cards with instructions. So this one is called Der Tänzer. Der Tänzer, which is the dancer. And it tells you the instructions on how to do it properly and how to execute it properly. It has 4 instruction parts to there's 4 parts to the instruction. So I'm gonna be reading them. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna start off with whispered reading. 1. Ich strecke die Wirbelsäule und atme tief. Ich stehe in der Berghaltung. 2. Gleich tanze ich. Greife mit einer Hand den Knöchel. Strecke den anderen Arm aus. 3. Ich bin geschickt. Beuge dich nach vorne. Dabei schiebst du das Bein nach hinten und oben. 4. Ich bin anmutig. Beuge das Bein ganz, hebe den Oberkörper und gib dir Raum. Was ist Geschick? Wie unterscheidet es sich von Kraft? Beim Balancieren bist du ständig in Bewegung, auch wenn man es nicht gleich sieht. Gehe mit der Bewegung mit und wenn du umfällst, versuche es nochmal. So, which one did you like better? I'm not going to run into copyright issues because this is obviously not something that I wrote, but I hope it's not a problem. This is the reason why I had to stop reading Harry Potter or making Harry Potter videos. I used to read to you guys Harry Potter, a couple pages. I think there were 2 or 3 videos up. I don't know if they're still up or if I made them private because I didn't want to get a strike on this channel. There's a chance they're still up. This was like way back when, shortly after I started my channel. It was super lo-fi. My voice probably sounded quite differently than it does now, and yeah, this is a trip down memory lane. But there's a chance they're not available anymore. Anyway, I had to stop doing these. Some people still, to this day, ask me to continue reading. I'm sorry, I can't. J.K. Rowling is gonna sue me. Or, someone in her team. No, they're not gonna sue, but they could demonetize. They can delete the video, demonetize it at least, get a strike on your channel. You know, it's just some couple of problems that I don't really feel like running into, so can't do that anymore. There's a couple of public domain books or stories that you can read. The Little Prince is one of these, which is why I think I have a couple of those still up, and I even read it in English, and German, and in Spanish. So I could continue that. But anyway, wow, I've been going for 25 minutes. I hope this was enough time for you to figure out which you prefer. I hope that you enjoyed this experiment. I certainly did. It is very strange to hear my voice like that. But I kind of like it. It's a nice change from the whispering that I usually do. Although, like I said, I enjoy whispering. I do not only enjoy listening to whispering, but actually I enjoy doing the whispering. Anyway, I'm very curious to know what you guys prefer, what the majority prefers. I would assume you guys prefer whispering, but maybe I'm wrong. There used to be this feature where you could put a card up here, that little eye information thingy, that when you click on it, something drops down, and we were able to do polls in those. But they got rid of that feature. YouTube got rid of that feature, which is a shame, because that would be really helpful right now. I might do a poll, though, on the community tab, so look out for that. Look out for that. Look out. Look out. Look out for that. And that's it. That's really it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Ich hoffe, euch hat das Video gefallen. Espero que les haya gustado este video. If it did, let me know in the comments. Maybe like the video. Oh my god, I think this is the first time in 7+ years that I've asked you guys to like a video. I don't think I've ever done that. I sometimes have this little pop-up. No, I think it's here. This little pop-up animation where it says like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, but I never say that. It's so weird to say it. But hey, why not? If you enjoyed this, maybe leave a like. Let me know in the comments if you're not subscribed yet. Subscribe. I don't know. You don't have to. No pressure. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So, si les haya gustado este video, denme un like, un me gusta. Wenn euch das Video gefallen hat, könnt ihr mir gerne einen Daumen nach oben da lassen. Und wir sehen uns dann im nächsten Video. See you in my next video. Les veo en el siguiente video. As always, thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Adios. 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 Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye bye. Bye bye. Adios. 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 Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.